Good afternoon, everyone. We are live today at Sakra World Hospital. We have with us Dr. Bala Subramaniam, who's an HOD and senior consultant, periodontics. We apologize for starting the session a little late. Welcome, Dr. Bala.
Hi.
So today you will be discussing about oral health and hygiene.
Hygiene and as well as the COVID-19 situation, how the pandemic to take care of your oral hygiene. In this way, how this particular situation of the COVID-19, the common public is got scared. So they doesn't have any confidence on the self-confidence and the motivation to come down to outside, and even they have the especially in the dentistry, they're scared to go to the dentist.
Absolutely.
So I would like to brief and give the confidence on this particular this situation, how exactly to keep the oral hygiene and during this COVID situation, and how to manage this situation. This is what I would like to address this the talk.
So with our questions, we will try to cover most of the topics, but if you have any questions, you can always put it on the comment section. You can always put it on the comment section. So the first question, how to keep our dental health in check during this pandemic?
See, the dental health check during the pandemic and as well as the regular basis, both are remain the same. There's no changes.
Okay.
Right. First thing is we should educate ourselves daily 2 times brushing. Majority of the people, they'll never brush in the morning and as well as the night. And majority of even the people also, they won't change the brush very frequently. They used to hold the brush for the more time frame.
True.
On that behalf, the hygiene is the one where the bacteria will form in the oral cavity, which lead to the gum disease,
Okay.
and as well as the cavities, which lead to the more into the dental visits from the patient perspectives. On that behalf, so that the pandemic situation either is there or not, so the hygiene is very important.
Continues.
Yes, that's one thing. And the second thing is viral load and the bacterial load is always be with the human being. That's applicable for myself. If the person won't maintain, won't disturb this the cycle, that time they'll get the diseases. If the person is get any viral diseases, any reason, either COVID or whatever may be, viral or bacterial, the load is always be in the oral cavity. On that behalf, so salt water gargling is very essential for time being, and keep the hygiene is very neat and clean. This is what I can address during this time of talk.
Okay, this is a personal question. During this pandemic, because we wear a lot of masks, is it required to brush 3 times instead of 2?
See, the mask is the one, even I'm also wearing the mask. One thing is difficult to breathe, and we can feel the bad breath by ourselves because of the wearing the mask all the time. Why will get the bad breath? That's very simple. The question and the answer is here, because the bacterial load which is present in the oral cavity is bacterial load is more than our host human cells. That particular time up will get the bad breath. While wearing the mask, will reflect our own bad breaths.
What are the early signs of dental trouble?
Dental trouble, early signs is always be the awareness. This is what I can put a word here. The awareness in terms of if the person is not educated or motivated. So before and all, when I was kid, when I was around 23, 24 years back when I graduated, even that time, the dentist is the last priority in the health.
True.
Am I right? So now the dental is the one of the health, the factor which lead to the hygiene is very important. If the person is get the dental problem, is become never-ending story. It's never-ending story. They'll keep on coming to the dentist. They'll keep on treating. Better the prevention is better than cure. This is the way I would like to address to the people who really needs the information regarding this. Nothing, madam. Daily twice brushing will keep the dentist away.
Okay.
This is what I can put a word here. And second thing is, any problem initially let them address to the dentist immediately, and dentist can able to address the gum disease, the bleeding. Majority of the problem they will say that, I have a bleeding gum. We used to say it's a normal thing. People never aware of it. Bad breath, even they also ignore. When they'll get the pain, in Kannada they used to call it as Sankata Bandaga Venkatarapana. In that manner, how the people address to the doctors. So that motivation and awareness should come. In this way, how the initial stages of the problems can able to address initially, where we not to take at the end stage of the procedure at the initial stage. This is the way how it's supposed to be.
I often see a lot of people carrying a rinse or a mouthwash with them. So how helpful is this?
Yes, this is a good question. Majority of my patients always comes and say, "Sir, I have the Listerine mouthwash today. I'm always using the Listerine mouthwash." ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ you want to put the perfume without taking the bath and you have to go to office. So why you want the mouthwash? Any mouthwash till now, any literature doesn't reveal that which bacteria to kill, which bacteria to retain. You tell me any one literature, madam, yaad kottidare ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. Evidence based dentistry is saying that mouthwash is essential for the need for the demand for the timing which is prescribed from the dentist. Otherwise the people will carry the Listerine like a cooking oil like this, and they'll always use the mouthwash without using the brushing at the night. This is the wrong. Of course, I am a periodontist, so I'm always recommending the Clohex mouthwash. So this particular mouthwash is recommended for the time duration. Okay. It's not for the lifetime. Because if you use any of the mouthwashes for the long term, we need the good bacteria. Any mouthwashes clearly say that this bacteria is going to kill and this bacteria to go to retain. Anywhere you heard? Never know. So in this behalf, this particular mouthwashes you should use for the limited period. If you use the oral hygiene, the brush, there is more than sufficient to keep the oral hygiene safe and neat, and even to reduce the bacterial load. On that behalf, mouthwash is essential only for the recommended for the dentist. Kindly don't use for the longer time.
Okay, because there is a myth that you carry a mouthwash to work with you because you can't take a brush and a paste to work with you, right?
No.
So
now the two trends started. One is a hand rub and one is mouthwash.
True. Are dental X-rays safe and needed?
Yes, X-ray is present. What we are using is all our the DC X-ray machine. It is radiation is very less, and even during the pandemic situation, people are scared to go for the X-ray. We have the hygiene sleeve where each and every patient will remove it. And the second thing is we'll always wear the lead aprons, and to give that to patient also. What we are using that chairside X-rays and the full mouth X-rays are very minimal dose, not to be scared, and it's safe. Why we recommending the dentist to take the X-ray for this is the one to identify the hidden problems.
True.
This particular hidden problems can able to evaluate from the chair side, can able to describe in this particular screen what the X-ray, and we can correlate with the old cavity in such a manner that initial stage of the problem can able to address initial stage only, not to go for the future.
Okay. What's the best way to whiten my teeth?
See, one thing is whitening of the tooth is the way where we can treat in terms of the chairside bleaching, this office bleach. So this office bleach is always be the safer to do the bleaching to the patient in such a manner that, see, now I used to get a lot of patients, including to the air hostess. Now because of pandemic, you forget all the international patients. I used to get a lot of international patients, especially for this aesthetic treatment purpose. Patients will fly all the way to the different countries. The reason only one thing is quick appointment, promised treatment, and the throwaway cost. On this behalf, this particular the bleaching will helps to the patient for the aesthetic purpose. And suppose if someone is really comes under the what is called the social the filmmaker or the air hostess or CEO, those are really communicating to the public profile. So that kind of the page 3, what is called
page 3,
yes, this kind of category people, they required the aesthetics perspectives, so they can use we can use the office bleach. The home bleach, if you give, we don't have any control.
Okay.
Patient doesn't know where to start. Patient doesn't know where to stop.
True.
In this behalf, we recommend under supervision. That's what each and every department is the one. You take any software, you take the medical profession, you take any engineering, anything. You require some visualization guidelines.
Of course.
On that behalf, usually we recommend to monitor under the dental this one, and we can do it. And one more thing I would like to add, I'm using this one particular laser bleaching system with the Hayden, which is introduced myself in the 2009 from the Germany. I bought this kit.
Okay.
It is wonderful, amazing. The bleaching kit. It will doesn't cause any kind of the damage to the enamel, and within 1 hour you can see the sparkle white tooth.
How often can we bleach? In a year?
6 months to 1 year is only once, and we'll give the tool also how to maintain, because maintenance is also very important. If the person is having the smoker or the dark chocolate or the red wine, turmeric, and any the artificial beverages of this the colored food, and Pepsi, Coke, Thumbs Up, then what else? Mirinda. These are things it'll come back with the same shape.
Oh.
So you should avoid all this. Celebrities, they any profile, public profile people, their duty is there to maintain the beauty. So if the normal people like me, so I can't restrict all this. So on that behalf, if you restrict little bit all these things and this one, the black off.
Black off.
These are the things will trigger the problems back.
Okay. What type of a toothbrush and a toothpaste should I use?
See, being a dentist, I can't promote any of the paste or brush. I can say hold the brush properly. This is what I can. This is the way how can able to tell the things. Any person who will hold the brush properly morning and night religiously, definitely they'll keep away the dentist with a social distance.
Okay.
One thing. Second thing is the one before when we are studying our 23, 24 years back, that time we used to recommend for the medium brush. 90s and 80s they used to say for the hard brush.
I wanted to ask you that question now about hard bristle and soft bristle.
Yes, now the recent concept you should use that super soft brush. My patient used to say whichever prescribe, sir, na brush ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಹಲ್ಲು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಹಂಗಂಗೆ. That is your psychological, that impression should remove from your mindset, not for the brushing. You will be get too thin. So at present situation, you should use the soft or the super soft brush.
Okay.
In this way, how the brush coming to the paste. So be Indian, buy Indian. This is a way how can able to tell this. Use this. Many of the Indian product is available with what is the Dabur Meswak. You can use that. Any other brands you can use it, but make sure that brush morning and night. And one more question I would like to add here also, and I'll tell answer for that also. How often we should change the brush? 2 to 3 months. People will hold the brush till up to 6-8 months. Otherwise, what will happen is physical property is going to lose. On that behalf, we can't remove the deposits which lead to this kind of diseases. Right? So we recommend to use the ultra soft or the soft brush, and any paste you can able to use.
And there is an ad nowadays which says that if there's salt in your toothpaste,
Charcoal and char, yes.
Does it really
Yes,
matter?
yes, I will tell you this. In 1940s and 50s, when some XYZ companies introduced to India, don't use charcoal. This is the way how they used to say. Now, the same company XYZ, I don't want to reveal the company name. They used to say now you use, of course, salt is on the pinch of salt is really good for the oral cavity to reduce the microflora. Not only salt. If you take more salt, even they'll get other issues too. So there is limited usage. Everything is good and fine. And brushing time. I would like to add one more question here. Daily 2 to 3 minutes is more than sufficient. People used to brush left and right. 10 minutes used to say, sir, 9 ನಿಮಿಷ brush ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. If you use 8 minutes, 9 minutes brush, what happened to your gums?
True.
It's coming to the hand. So you should always use 2 to 3 minutes with the circular motion. One more thing is what? Circular motion we should use the brushing. That's the most important thing. And you should use you're not supposed to put too much of pressure. With a gentle manner, you should use it, brushing in all the area. During the pandemic, before pandemic, and after pandemic, this is a golden rule.
Okay. During the COVID-19 pandemic, what are the new challenges faced in dental health?
See, this is the very biggest question and the task where we are also be scared. We are holding the breath, we are practicing. Because we don't know who's the carrier. And the second thing is, at the Sakra setup, we are taken care of with all the precautions and in such a manner that dentists and ophthalmologists and ENTs, they are the very close proximity to work.
True.
So on that behalf, luckily in Sakra Hospital, we have segregated with the fever clinic and the non-fever clinic. Especially dental, they never allow the patient so easily inside. They'll check all the parameters to make sure that patient is not of having any kind of fever. Once the patient step inside to our clinic, So we will taking care of all the necessary precautions on the chair side, not to contaminate to the dentist and not to contaminate to the patient. We don't know who's the carrier. Even I might be the carrier.
True.
Correct. In that behalf, our noble profession, who's wearing the white coat, I should ready to dedicate my service to the patient. Even of course, even I let go and find it from this world. For that reason, I can't hide in behind the screen.
True.
Right? So that we are ready to give the service. For this behalf of the service, patient also be little bit brave to come out to take the treatment. Second thing is be safe with the social distance whenever you go. Majority of the patients always their hand and the face always be the contaminated. That is the wrong way. So we should educate them.
So now that we have spoken about Sakra's dental clinic, how safe is it to enter this dental clinic at Sakra from patient's perspective?
See, now that's what I told you. So patient always be scared to come outside, not only to Sakra, to take it, but we in the Sakra, according to the SOPs of the new protocols, we are all taken care of all these things, including that the fogging machine they have the temperature check in the ground floor, and they'll check even the what is called the pulse oximeter to the oxygen saturation. Once the patient step inside to the dental office, particularly, again we have the temperature check.
Okay.
We'll check, double check, and again we'll check the pulse oximeter. Once the patient step inside, we'll give the mouthwash, Betadine, to reduce the bacterial load. So in that way, dentist is not the carrier, patient might be the carrier. We also get scared on that behalf, and plus we are always wearing the face shield and the N95 mask, and we have the respirator too, where the 99.97 we are not, because aerosol is the highest risk to the dentist. Highest risk, not only now, before also. But now the beauty of the pandemic situation, this aerosol which is coming from the patient oral cavity, dentist is exposed more. On that behalf, we are taking care of the respirators, and even we have the face shields. Not only N95, we have 99.97 respirators, full mouth respirators. And plus we always, most of the time for the procedures, we are wearing the PP kit. In that way, where we can able to safeguard our skin and patient prospectus also. In this way, where patient need not to worry about to come out to the Sakra dental clinic for any of the procedures.
So it's absolutely safe.
Yes, that we can able to assure, but promising is difficult because we are human beings.
True.
Right? Hope for the best. Within 2 to 3 months or 4 months, we might hear.
We should settle down. Yes.
Yes.
How to better use oral hygiene to look after our household? How to use better oral hygiene to look after our household?
Household. Okay. Okay. See, the better oral hygiene means, which I told the same way. If you feel, see that oral hygiene and the throat is remain the same, like a brother sisters, right? So I suggest to use the salt water gargling in the early morning hours. So the lukewarm water that will keep you the throat safe. And even the oral cavities also will be safe. This is not substitute for the brushing. You should use it after the brushing.
Okay.
That's what I can able to put the word here. And second thing is, as we discussed the previous questions, the twice brushing will really help to reduce the bacterial microflora. People never brush in the night time. They're not aware of it.
True.
This particular today's talk is the one. So during the COVID situation, we always recommend to use the salt water gargling and the twice brushing is mandatory. So that will keep the oral hygiene neat at this present situation. And one more thing is that Nethi cleaning. The Nethi pot is available in the market. Lukewarm water with a pinch of salt really keep the nostrils clean. Those who are suffering from any kind of the nostrils blockages. Usually the disease starts from the nasal to throat. On that behalf, even we can keep this safe and clean.
Okay. I'm suffering from pain, bleeding, swelling in my gums. Is it a serious issue?
If you leave, it will become serious issue in terms of losing the. Who wants to lose the tooth at the younger age?
Yeah, true.
Is it right? Yes or no? Correct. No. So in this way, what is the meaning of heart attack, madam? What is the meaning of the stroke? That is the end stage. That's what I told you. Prevention is better than cure. Any gum diseases is the one where is the indication for the
some infection.
If the infection is present. People till now they will think that the bleeding is the normal phenomenon of their lifestyle. Correct? As a layman, what they know?
So can it be a window to some other complication?
That's
which
what
is
I would like
inside
to. Yes, that's a good question what you asked. This particular gum disease is the one where it lead to initial stage. If you fix it, it is only constant to the gum disease. Otherwise, it lead to the bone disease also. This is called the periodontitis. In the olden days, in my days and all, we used to call pyorrhea. In Kannada, we used to call it as what is called Mule Roga. And that's only this one. In the Hindi, we call it Masuda problem.
Okay.
That's what I can because this common things where we should address to the public, where public also come to know. If you neglect this gum disease, which lead to the food particle gets stuck in between the tooth, they'll get the bad breath and even the swollen gums and the bleeding gum and the loose tooth. One find a early age of tooth loss. Everything is connected to the hygiene.
Okay.
If the hygiene is well maintained, definitely you can able to avoid this problem. And the second thing is, this particular gum disease should treat. They can't live like that. If you won't treat now and early stages, the later stages, we need to do the intervention with the surgical method to remove all the bacterial colony. Now the recent advances is the way the laser is dentistry with the minimal invasive keyhole technique. Most of the time we can avoid the surgical procedures.
Okay.
Not to open the flap. This is not to worry. People, the moment they'll say flap surgery means the patient will go surgery. Now the minimal invasive where Sakra is offering the recent concept and the recent trend. In this way, how the treatment will help to the patient to keep all the way of this the gum diseases, where they keep the hygiene, maintenance and neat. Initially, the patient is having the zeal to whole hygiene. After once they meet the dentist, after that, they will have the casual. They should, on the behalf, they should also be a little bit careful on this side.
How does vitamin C intake help for COVID-19 situation and gum disease?
It's a really good question where I would like to address this. Vitamin C means, you believe it or not, many patients used to come with severe sensitivity during the COVID situation. You know why? So they used to say always the vitamin C is good, is a lemon, direct lemon is a lukewarm water, citrus. That is the good for the body, bad for the enamel.
Okay.
People never know. See, I'm not saying that don't take. Kindly take the vitamin C. There is two forms. One is vitamin C tablets available. I'm not saying the brand. Any brand is available. Limc is the one from Abbott. That is the famous known brand for my childhood. Or else some other brand is also available. That is safest is chewable tablet. Or else if you want to take the vitamin C tablets, vitamin C with the lemon, try to take through the straw, bamboo straw, because we are against the plastic. Right, so we should try to and make sure that hit to the throat. If you try to touch everyday enamel, one thing is develop the enamel hypoplasia, means enamel started degrading because of acidic nature of the citrus, where will lead to the enamel removal. One thing, second thing is sensitivity.
Okay.
And which lead to attract for the decay. These known facts. Many patients we treated already. For that reason, this is one information to the people is not really. This is really good for the body, but bad for the enamel.
Okay.
So make sure that bamboos are available, the bamboo straw, reusable. We should be friendly to this the environment, right? So on that behalf, we always recommend to use the bamboo straw. So make sure that try to sip directly hit to the throat.
So that it doesn't affect the...
No, enamel. And immediately after that take the, and some of the people, those are really obese people, they should always use the lukewarm water and the lemon and honey, correct,
yes,
madam?
yes,
In the morning,
yes.
correct? So on that behalf, that is good. I'm not saying they're bad, but what about enamel? Will give up your the smile and even the dental health also. Otherwise, we lead to other issues. So on that behalf, kindly take the vitamin C tablet or else lemon. Try to take the straw, not to avoid to touch the enamel. That is we lead to the hypoplasia of the enamel.
And some useful tips for oral hygiene other than salt water gargling and 2 times brushing.
One thing is, even myself, I don't know what is happening in my oral cavity. Someone has to identify my problem.
True.
So for that, what is the reason? We should visit to the dentist once in 6 months. That is the golden rule. Second thing is, in Kannada we always say that hittala marada maddu maddalla. Andre, we always do the home remedy medication. It's good. Certain things are definitely good. Now the people used to turmeric and they used to use the tulsi water.
True.
And they used to use the ginger. ginger, garlic. These are the increase immunity. I'm not saying that these are things are good. Certain basic things. For expertise, even if I come to your department, I'm zero. I have to listen to you like this. The dental requires 6 months once evaluation to make understand what is happening in the old cavity. Address it at the initial stage. Avoid the advanced treatment.
Thank you so much. It was an interesting session. With this, we come to an end of today's session. If you have any questions, you can leave it in our comment section. Our experts will revert to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.